Hello and welcome back to Factorio, where last episode we left off with our first blue science production running, and we just noticed that we are at low power mode. So it seems that we are running very low on coal actually. That's the culprit. Ooh, coal is a big issue. So what is the reason for our coal shortage here? We're basically at the very beginning already splitting 50-50 our coal here. So it seems that just a few miners also ran out. So this one is no longer producing. This one also is undone. This one is done. So maybe they just ran out of resources, essentially. That can happen. That can happen. So a shortage in the coal production is at fault, pretty much. Accumulators, we want to produce batteries. Yeah, we definitely want to produce batteries also. Speed modules. Energy consumption, we cannot afford it yet. Okay, dude, where are the miners? They must be here, right? Well, here, production actually, it makes sense. Yeah. Burning miner, no. Electronic miners. We already have a few, so we should not necessarily need to produce more. Alright, let's just ultimately fully tap this coal field so that we're basically capturing almost everything of it, if we can. Okay, we want to make this like halfway efficient with real splitter, not just going sideways on the belt. And then let's drop down a few power poles. And yeah, right, due to energy problems, they will not work at full capacity, but they should provide a little bit more power in just a second when we actually get like a little bit of an effect here. But just to shorten that up, we can actually get as much coal as we can. Just dump that in there temporarily to relieve things. That should work. Okay, that should give us full energy production. Yes, indeed. So more than enough energy is produced. It's just that we get the coal production up to the level where we require it, which I think we are going to be at in a second. And just all the more reason we switch to electric furnaces, because then we can just use all of our coal for electricity, and then from that electricity we will run the rest of the system, which will be beautiful. And indeed they're doing some bonus production, whatever that means. Maybe because of some research that we did, probably. But yeah, you can see the belt is now basically full, so I'm not worried anymore. But I'm worried just now that I recall it, that we didn't limit the coals for the trains up here. They get filled up a little bit too much. Here we limited them, luckily. Here we did not. That is a bit of a huge space waste of our coal resources to put so much here. And yeah, sulfur production is actually way more than we require down here, because this is still super slow. So we know what happens when it's super slow. And what's the recipe for that? It's just like increasing. Because that's exactly what the system is built for, that we can just add a few more production lines in order to meet the expected demand. Because research is going extremely slow on account of the lack of science packs. Yeah, it's still extremely slow. Maybe it's worth producing some of those speed modules. Otherwise, even with a little bit more increased production, it will be a challenge. So now we're lacking sulfur here. How do you lack sulfur? You cannot possibly lack sulfur because there is a lot of sulfur here. You can just take it. And you're not lacking sulfur. Ah, it's just because we didn't pick like an arm to put it out. Alright, okay. I see how it is. So that also was a problem with the production, but at the same time, it seems like we're still constrained mostly by the very, very slow speed here of things. But at least now we get a little bit of parallel work going. I think they take pretty like 30 seconds, so every 30 seconds we have to supply one pack, so it's 12 packs. We would do 12 packs per 30 seconds, and they take 86 seconds to produce. So we would need probably like 5 times as much production or something to research continuously with so many science factories. So I see a huge issue with that, so let's try to create some of those speed modules and see what they do. So they do speed plus 20%. We can put 2 of them in each of those ones here. They just produce more. Yeah, they just take more. How you call it again? They just take a bit more energy, which is fine. I think we can maybe grab a few of those red circuits from here to save ourselves a little bit of effort to produce them ourselves. Alright, yeah, they take quite a long time to craft. Oh my god, those take also super long time to craft. 15 seconds crafting time. Okay, crazy. Okay, so then let's check it out. We'll put one here. 24 seconds crafting time. Still 24 seconds, so it doesn't tell me like what the effect is, the overall effect. 50% energy consumption for 20% speed. And the second one, I mean, I don't know how it stacks actually. Like, probably it's like plus 50 and then another plus 50, or is it plus 100% on the baseline? Because it's just summering them. I'm not sure. It's a bit of a mystery how it works. But I think without them, our production here will be incredibly too slow. And even with them, we will have to expand our production a bit. So, yeah. I mean, yeah. There's no way around it. We'll have to expand our production and make things a little bit nicer. So we're just making a bit of space, just so that we can fit a handful of them in here. Of course, we could also expand a little bit somewhere else, but that's kind of the deal that we have. Of course, now that is a little bit inconvenient, that they're just ending directly where we want to end our access. But that's okay, we'll figure out this solution here. And then we will extend that out, and we will also do a little bit more speed modules while we're at it. And then throw down a few factories. Nice. Okay, that looks promising. Of course, I can already foresee that we're also going to need more other stuff. Does it look promising actually? It looks like it's not really working at all. But I think that's because we are lacking the red circuits currently. Aren't we? Yes. That's what I expected. There's of course no excuse for that, because red circuits are awesome. And we do require a lot of them. So let's focus on getting that increased as well. Okay, here we have fast inserters. I think it appears to me we are lacking plastic. Okay. Everything is a little bit lacking. Of course, of course. Not to worry about that. Can we get a little bit of those raw materials that we don't have to produce them ourselves? There we go. Very nice indeed. So plastic. So plastic delivery. You're not full yet, but please come here and bring us the plastic. And sulfur. I know you're also not full yet, but please bring us the full sulfur, because we need both really urgently here. Even a half full train is going to be super helpful for getting us going again. And there's the first train, the plastic one. Nice, nice. And it's nicely backing our belt now. And the same will be here. Well, that should give our production a good kick. Yeah, especially the red circuits, of course, which we are lacking severely. Yeah, even the last one is producing, of course. Everything's backed up. Very, very nice. So we will put the speed modules here. We're still producing them, just so slow. the red circuits, come on. Do we need maybe those modules here as well? Maybe. It's a bit catch-22. We need the advanced circuits to build the speed modules. That will hopefully get us more advanced circuits. Just throw it in. And some science gets produced again. Very nice. So, slowly scaling up, and the train is getting unloaded. Yeah, it's still a bit of room here. Perfect. Okay, I think I will take it all the way back to the other side. I just want to investigate how things are looking there. And the other thing is, we probably also want to think about defensive stuff in a bit. So let's just take a look. So the next guys that are going to get hit are these here. There's some guys over here. Is there boats in Factorio in the meantime? Maybe there are boats nowadays. I don't know. Okay, not super huge amount of plastic has been produced, but it's getting produced slowly, very slowly. Yeah, everything here could use like a factor 10, I think. But yeah, actually, petroleum is actually now a problem here. Is it because of I think we're still like, there's this new process going to be like not basic processing but more advanced, which will be more efficient. Right now we're just not getting enough here. Do we have oil? Oh look, we have a lot of oil. It's just that we're not producing the petroleum fast enough. Yeah, so we could just scale it like that. I mean, we have to, otherwise we're not going to produce this stuff here basically. So the bottleneck here are the chemical plants, or the oil refineries, what am I saying? So this is easy enough to just scale up. So we should do that. And we should also throw down a little bit of light here. It is a little bit dark. And there's monsters out here lurking in the darkness. Alright, Mr. Chemical Plant, where are you? Here we are. Okay, so that's this way around. I feel like that's the way around, yeah. And then this is going to be like that. And then here, the output is down here, so we'll just first come out and then underground ones from here to there, from there to there, and from there to there. And of course, that. And here we can also put modules in, essentially. So we could also build speed modules for this. Do we fill up? Yeah, we're slowly filling up a little bit, maybe. Maybe. Not enough that it's actually working. Yeah, low power now. Okay, so now we have electricity problems again. Okay, but this time we're really at the limit of the electricity. Oof, I say. So then let's get back to base and figure that out. Maybe last time we're gonna build like some stuff, or we're going to make do and try to get accumulators. For accumulators we need batteries. For batteries, what do we need? Sulfuric acid. So we can't do that yet. We need to have the advanced processing to get sulfuric acid. So we basically have no choice yet. We just have to still rely on steam power. And we can. There's still a little bit of space. Ish. A little bit of space-ish. Not really much. But what do you do? You know, what can you do? You just have to live with it. So we're gonna have like a new power grid here. We're just gonna build up. So we're just gonna go all out because I don't see that we're dealing with that in enough manner that I want to deal with it. So figure out. Firstly, we have to have another pump. So we'll build one more pump because we built it a little bit somewhere else maybe. So the pump is here. So one pump. Then we want to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boilers, which means 12 steam engines. So we have 8, 9, let's get a few of those gears already as well, if we can. So we said 9 or something, so more of them. 10, 11, 12. All right, that should be good. That will more than double our capacity actually. No, not quite double. It's a bit more, but not double. Okay, so we will put it up here near that forest here. So, new pump. That's a pump, right? Did we do something wrong? Pump. An offshore pump you need, actually. Offshore pump we needed. Is that a different one? I think so. Alright. Then get the water up here. We will need a few pipes as well. Then we want to build the boilers, steam engines and boilers. So we will just put them like so. And then these ones here, I will just put them like pretty compact. I don't want to make this complicated layout like the last time. Alright, and then we just connect everything up. Oh my god, I forgot that we need to supply coal here. What did I do? No, that's not possible. I feel like we can just do like something like that. Yeah. but just for symmetrical reasons. Not that this is a symmetrical game, but you know, a little bit of OCD is always good here. We will make it... Do we want to put like boxes here? No. No, this is not really the main energy grid. This is our backup, so we will make this less redundant than the main one. That'll be fine. It's a nice layout, I think. And then we put the things here. We didn't even put enough space so that we could put the electricity poles, so that's a massive L on my take. Like this, and then the boilers again. Yeah, it's actually correct. And then of course some pipes for the water, and of course a bit of electricity poles somewhere like there, which will also connect somewhere here. Some inserters that are required. Anything else? No, that's actually pretty good. Of course, I kind of dislike, that's the whole reason why I dislike this whole pipe system, because now you cannot walk around it. That's okay. Perfect. So we have the new uranium lasers, advanced oil processing. That does have to be the next one for sure. We want to upgrade that. And then we want to connect you up to our main grid using these large poles, which I think are really nice looking. This is great. This is great. And that should fix the electricity problem in just a second. Completely at the limit. Come on, coal. And here we go. Yes, that is helping quite a lot. Of course, also with the pollution it's helping a lot, but that's fine, I guess, for now. We're looking, every one of them is producing enough, and we have a huge backlog of new science. I am more than satisfied. I did not expect that we get a backlog, but it's also because we didn't produce for a little bit, maybe. So let's see. But for now, that's it. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.